is a big thing right now in Washington, D.C. Everybody's talking about change management. A critical component of excellent communication, especially around change initiatives, is reaching out in a very carefully crafted and ongoing way to your internal audiences. When agencies neglect to convince their internal audiences about the change doesn't work. Your employees, your staff, your internal stakeholders are your ambassadors for the change. And without them being on board, no one else is really going to see you in the way that you want to be seen. When an agency begins to put focus on strategic communications, one of the most important things that they're going to focus on is having the right toolbox. We're all very familiar with the old kind of tools like email and video and memos and posters and that sort of thing. But there's a whole bunch of new tools now that agencies need to embrace, because that is the way the younger people and the younger workers expect to be reached now. You've got to have a great intranet. If you've got one of the old intranets that doesn't get updated very regularly, it's not very searchable, etc., as many agencies do, you're very much handicapped when it comes to reaching your young audiences who are used to going to one place and searching and finding exactly what they want in a matter of seconds about anything at any time. One of the clients that we're working with right now, ERDIC, which is the R&D branch for the Corps of Engineers, their mission is to become the premier world-class R&D organization. They're very serious about this. But the only way they can become that, and they know it, is to become very good at communicating, both internally and externally. This is a giant change communication effort. One of the things that we're recommending to them is that they set up a strategic communications office. This is different than a traditional PAO, because a strategic communications office will help get out in front of the messaging, tie it specifically to the mission, show how all the initiatives, all the many initiatives that the organization is working on to make sure that the change is happening are effectively communicated and consistently communicated. It's important to recognize in communication, especially change communication, that you're not reporting final and getting there, finally arriving, because change is a process. There are so many things that you need to kind of let people know that you're accomplishing along the way. You need to constantly be communicating short-term wins, also major successes, and you need to be patting employees on the back who are your real ambassadors for change, who are doing all the right things that you want them to do and are truly representative of the organization that you are becoming. You can't just wait until the last minute when something has finally happened. Let's say you've gone through a 5-year change initiative, and at the end of 5 years you report, Yahoo! We finally arrived, we did it. It doesn't work that way. It's a process, and you have to be reporting all along and giving people a lot of inspiration and guidance as you go.